So Tom Myers, Superintendent of Bellevue Community School District in Bellevue, Iowa, coming at you this week with this week's Believe in the Blue update, September 9th. Just a few things. I want to congratulate our board members. They're all three who served on the board before, Kevin Lundeen, Martha Montgomery Henning, and Janet Sieverding. Congratulations on their win at the school board elections yesterday. And thank you for those of you who voted and showed your support for the school and support of education, which obviously is a topic that is very important to all of us here. We want to provide the best education possible, and whatever we can do to make that happen that way. Some other things going on. We have a School Improvement Advisory Council meeting, and that's also a career and technical education meeting that we'll be sharing with a variety of different people. We sent out some invitations to people who have been on it before, but if you're interested, you're more than welcome to show up on Friday. Come into the Commons on Friday morning. That's Friday, September 11th. We're going to go actually into the collaboration room, which used to be the tech lab. We'll have a meeting in there. We'll have some presentations from students who are in the Bellevue Big program, which is basically students determining what they want to study and determining a project or an area to study that way, getting more in depth and doing something to help the greater community in Bellevue and beyond. Modeled after the Iowa Big program in Cedar Rapids that way. We have about 10 students involved with that right now, hoping to build that in future years at the middle school level and the elementary level that way. So that is on Friday. If you're interested, you can call me, let me know, or just show up on Friday morning. We have breakfast starting at 7:15 a.m. Program will start at 7:30. We'll be done by 8:30 that day. So it's a positive thing that way. Upcoming events this week. Lots of people rely on this to get some of those upcoming events. Thursday night, that's tomorrow night, the cross country boys and girls, middle school, high school, all go to Northeast for a meet. That is 4:30 meets. On Friday, the football team, varsity, goes to Wilton for a game at 7 o'clock. On Saturday, a volleyball tournament at Comanche. Monday, there's another cross-country meet. That one's at Midland, and there's also a JV football game at Wilton at 5:30. And that evening, there's also a school board meeting at 6:30, so feel free to come out to the school board meeting. That agenda will be posted online either on Thursday or Friday. Next Tuesday, there's middle school volleyball against Northeast at home at 4 o'clock, and there's also fresh soft JV and varsity volleyball at home starting at 6 o'clock. All those games are held at the middle school, high school building. And there's also middle school football that day, and that is at North Cedar at 4 o'clock. Next Thursday, there's also middle school and high school volleyball, and those are all at Durant starting at 4 o'clock, with the high school beginning at 6. And then Friday again, we play football at Elburnett, and that's a 7 o'clock start. And then next Saturday, the 19th, we have our volleyball tournament at Marquette Catholic here in town. Just a few things just to run over real quick here. Hopefully we got off to a great start. If you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to contact the school at any time. I'll more in-depth Believe in the Blue update next week after the board meeting. And also make sure to check out the board notes from every meeting, the comment highlights as I call them on there. They're available on the superintendent's site on the website. But ultimately, we want to provide real-life opportunities for our students to learn so that they can go out there in real life and display those skills. Academic proficiency is very important. We take that very seriously. Our students are doing better than the AEA and state level on average, which is great. Our scores are higher. At the same time, they're never high enough. But also at the same time, we have to look at providing skills for students that go beyond the normal math and English general information. We need to make sure students can apply that information out there in the community, out there for their own lives, as that is the most vital thing for students, their future beyond school. And I've heard this one before, but I'll say it again. The primary aim of education is not to enable students to do well in school, but to assist them to do well in their lives outside of school. So that's what we're working towards each and every day. We're trying to make strides that way. If you have any comments on that, please feel free to let me know. And we'll go from there. Have a great weekend.